flakiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Washington Huskies offense will go on the attack first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Gets the back moving. Williams will pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So Ohio State's offense will go to work for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Peoples. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. He's got him. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He lobs one high down the left side. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The RPO, it's complete. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Coleman.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Green. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
3rd down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You've got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes it, gets another 1st down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
The Huskies are flying down the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Williams looking for a man. Got it in the middle, it's Boston. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to run it. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Leaves it with the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quarterback's throwing away from Heath. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Williams will pass. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner goes down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's past the 30. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Caught behind the line. It's Tate.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Going over the top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Back to pass, it's Sayin. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye D.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it, recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Huskies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Evans. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. On the run, it's Peoples. Powers through the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Second down, they'll go to the air. They're setting up the screen. Wide open spaces. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Looking downfield, it's Sayin using the quick game.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
He's snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man down the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, he'll throw it. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Washington. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. From the gun, the running back has him. He's loose. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's head back to the gorgeous Pacific Northwest and the fellas at UW.
Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Off play action on first down. Working that left side now. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball.
Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Now the play fake. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. On 1st and 10 from the 38. To the air, it's Sayin. Under fire. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
And the Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. There he goes! He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll do it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. The give. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Under fire. He'll throw it. Big fella moving. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. 4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
20, Washington, 3.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Williams looking for a man. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Oh, they're after him. Finds his man. It's Evans. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. He wants to start this drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Tate. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Back to pass on second down. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Pulls it in. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Gonna run it. It's Peoples. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Caught. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, running back gets the give. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Gain of 30.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
The Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. The give out of the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. Dropping back, it's Sayin. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Buys a little time with his feet. Oh, it's a fumble. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Washington wants to go quickly. Looking to fire. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pressure coming. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They are in business, starting this drive inside the 10-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And that ball is live in the backfield. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tough rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid.
They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. The give from the gun. A solid run there as he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. The Huskies headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Boston. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the catch. It's Green. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Evans. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a 1st down. Williams will pass. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Deep shot for the end zone. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one. One of the danger spots in it.